How we doing, folks? This is Amin. Today we are looking at some new scary videos that are starting to spook the internet. A bunch of thanks to the people who show me love lately, who like and subscribe to the channel. If this is the first time you came across this channel, my name is Amin and I'm doing reactions on scary videos that are so popular on YouTube. So if you are new to the channel and you like my content, hit that subscribe button and help us reach 1000 subscribers. My love and interest into the paranormal life inspired me to react on these videos, which is looking at haunted paranormal scary videos on the internet, and together we will analyze and try to debunk them or prove them true based on our common sense and our background or paranormal life experience. So as usual, to get the best experience out of these videos, I want you to sit down somewhere comfortably, turn off the light, just get real dark and cozy, grab yourself a nice drink and have this video open in front of you. Right now, just feel the energy and get ready for more freaky videos. So without further ado guys, let's get into it.
If insomnia is what you're after, then this list was made for you. These are the top 10 scary videos that cause sleep deprivation. Number 10. Creepy Crawler. A body the shape of a football, over a dozen legs, a vertical ascent up a wall. Published by Carnage Bred Human in September of 2021, this creepy creature is a new one for the books. Looking somewhat like a turtle with a shell-like body, the mysterious unknown critter's many legs end in little balls for feet. The thing keeps pumping up and down on the wall, pulsating as though it's doing push-ups or breathing heavily. This creepy clip has many in the comments scratching their heads. Some think it's an extraterrestrial or a demon that eats human souls. Others think it's a bug. If so, it's an enormous one. Danae Lillyquist simply advises, nope, 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 run. I think I'll take that advice. Number 9. Tennis Ghost. The tennis world better watch out. There's a new tennis pro in town and it's supernatural. Published by T-Virals in September of 2020. This paranormal activity happened in front of hundreds of spectators at a tennis match. As a player volleys the ball to serve, a small dark figure can be seen moving behind the net. It runs past and then disappears when the ball hits the net right in front of it. Well, no one seems to notice on the court or in the stands at this venue. The camera captures what they cannot see. Can you see it? What do you think it could be? I've never heard of a tennis court being haunted before, but that seems to be what we're dealing with here. Number 8. Narrow Escape. Do you want to sleep tonight? Then lock your doors before you watch this next video. Even if you're aware of your surroundings, sometimes evil is lurking just around the corner, out of sight. This 50-year-old woman learned that lesson the hard way. She was simply entering her Bronx apartment when a creepy stalker sprang out of nowhere to try and break in. The scary moment was captured on security camera early in the morning of September 2021. After struggling with her keys momentarily, the woman managed to slip inside her home. Seconds before the man tore around the corner and raced up to the door, the woman seemed to know she was being stalked as she glanced down the hallway before fleeing inside and closing the door just in time. Trying to catch the door before it shut, the stalker attempted to force his way in, yanking on the doorknob and then ringing the doorbell just after the woman entered. He stood in the hallway for a time and appeared to be angry. A moment later, he left. Police put out a $3,500 reward in the hopes of catching the man who is suspected. Just another reason not to get any sleep tonight. Number 7. In the classroom. Schools are often haunting places at night, and this one is no exception. Published by The Bottom Line in June of 2020. This scary video is trending in the Hindi-speaking YouTube community. The creepy footage shows some teenage boys wandering around a school at night. They're clearly not meant to be there. As they walk along the second floor, the lights in a room across the courtyard start flickering on and off. They then turn off altogether, and the door to the classroom flies open. Instead of running away from the room, they run toward it. That's why things start to get wild. Chairs are tossed unceremoniously out of 2 separate doors. This scary circumstance causes the boys to flee as fast as they can. One chair is even thrown into the courtyard below. What malevolent force is this? They continue racing away and arrive at a corner. A couple of objects in the corner jump into the air, causing them to turn around again and hesitate for a moment. moment before deciding to brave the corner anyway. After all, whatever is chasing them must be worse than whatever this is. They race off into the darkness, hearing female screams behind them. But they don't look back, only ahead until they're safely off of the school grounds. They made it out alive this time, but only just. Number 6, knock knock. Locals in this town in the Philippines claim to have experienced a knocking on their doors at midnight. What they found knocking on their door will make you lock yours. Published in April of 2021, the scary video captures another unknown creature, this one seemingly trying to get inside. As something rattles the door, a boy goes to scream out the window. The neighborhood dogs start barking as he continues to holler, waking all of the neighborhood up.
Nasa likod ng doorknob!
The boy panics and seems to be in distress. He indeed riles everyone up as soon as they're all shouting outside, clearly disturbed about something. But what? And that's when you see it. This creepy creature is spotlighted by numerous flashlights from those who are out to capture him. The creature appears humanoid and flesh-colored as it perches on a nearby roof. It causes great mayhem in this small village, but doesn't stick around for long. What do you think he is? Whatever it is, we wouldn't dare answer the door. Number 5, peeking poltergeist. Now you see it, now you don't. Posted on the r/ghosts subreddit by Ale Oops. This terrifying footage was captured on a security camera at 1 in the morning in May of 2019. Watch the doorway straight on. As time ticks past in the darkness, a figure in white slides into view in the doorway and then moves back. For the rest of the video, the doorway remains empty. The Redditor asks, how can you debunk this? As you may have guessed, countless Redditors try to. Sterling explains her theory, saying it looks like a child was heading out the door but decided to retreat. The Redditor says the family has no children and no one was home at the time. He also adds that his friend never experienced any paranormal activity in the home, but there was a negative feeling there. Others think someone broke into the home, and this camera may simply be low quality and unable to capture things clearly in low light. So the usual suspects. What do you believe? My hunch is that this footage is paranormal. Number 4, Demon House. This demon desperately wants you to take his phone call. Published in October of 2021 by Dark Ghost Paranormal. A Russian paranormal explorer by the name of Dennis installed cameras in a house that is reported to be possessed by demons. Here's what he found. Dennis is touring the demon house when a phone starts to ring. He arrives at an old rotary dial phone inside a metal box. How is it ringing? It doesn't even look plugged into anything. He lets the lid close as it continues to ring. He later lifts the phone off the hook. And it still rings incessantly. No one is on the other end. Shortly after, another phone, this one with push buttons, starts ringing in another room. The phone is off the hook already, but it rings steadily. It sits in a torn cupboard box beneath a table. Again, the phone doesn't seem to be connected to anything, and yet it continues to ring demonically. Dennis leaves for another room where there's a third phone sitting on the table. It's a red rotary style phone. The phone from the other room continues to ring, but this one doesn't ring yet. After a time, the third phone starts up. This one's cord is obviously cut off, so who exactly is getting through on this thing? When he picks up the phone, spooky carnival music is heard on the other end. It sounds like a creepy funhouse mirror nightmare is happening inside this phone. After a while, the music stops and Dennis hangs up. That's when things start getting even creepier than phones ringing incessantly. A chair moves on its own next to the desk upon which the phone sits. Then the drawers from a nearby kitchen cupboard come flying out. Seen from another angle, the cupboard wobbles back and forth roughly before this happens. In another room, Dennis discovers where the carnival-like music is coming from. It's the push-button phones sitting in a cupboard box off the hook again. If you're not going to answer, the least you could do is pretend you're not home. Number 3. Hey, this ghost child just wants recognition. Posted to the r/ghosts subreddit by Blonde with a Scary House. This recording was taken in a bedroom at nearly 8 a.m. in mid-October 2020. Though there's no one in the room, you can hear a mysterious childlike voice whisper, "Hey." A second camera in the kitchen captures a strange semi-transparent form near the counter at around 3 a.m. The figure is the height of a child. It appears and quickly disappears in a blink. Is this the childlike figure who is trying to communicate with the living? Some think it's an out-of-frame light source, like a passing car, but coupled with a disembodied voice. I'm not sure what to believe. Number 2. Hat drop. A poltergeist walks into a bar and walks out with a baseball cap. Published to its Raining Babies in October of 2021. This man was working at Wolfden Brewing when he captured ghost activity on CCTV. He explains in the video that while helping a customer, a hat, which was a piece of merchandise, mysteriously fell off the wall. In the clip, before you see the hat fall, you see some strange movement in the light of the window. As the strange movement travels up the stairs, you can see it shift the light in the stairwell window as well. It's almost like the video becomes wobbly and out of focus, but only in this area up the stairwell. The man says it seems like the camera is bending, and the hat appears to jump off the hook rather than fall. Is this just a trick of the light, or a shapeshifter? Whatever it is, it's clearly struggling to pick up this hat. Number 1. Hallway haunting. A YouTuber in the comments of the following video claims to have some backstory on the uploader, James McLean. Logical Velocity writes that James was his good friend. According to Velocity, when James was in his 20s, a good friend passed away in the home this video was filmed in. James and his mother continued to live in the trailer that often experienced odd happenings. He would dream his friend was sitting on the bed and they'd have conversations. The home also had a peeker ghost, the type that you might catch out of the corner of your eye around corners. The peeker poltergeist would also bang things around and cause a lot of racket. According to Logical Velocity, James passed away in this house in 2019 at the age of 40. If this is all true, it certainly sets the scene for this creepy video. Published by James McLean in July of 2014. James says in the clip that he's been hearing things in the hallway all night. He walks past the hallway, but there's nothing there. He then enters the kitchen for a moment and then back to the hallway. That's when you start hearing a guitar being strummed. He walks down the hallway and shouts hello to whatever ghost musician might be tuning his guitar. The strumming immediately stops, but as he backs away, a picture frame on the wall falls to the floor. Something beside it also falls, hitting another picture frame askew on the floor before falling to the floor. James continues to back away in a panic, and we assume the poltergeist activity is over. Or if Velocity's story is correct, then it's just begun.
Actually guys, I wonder how many of these videos are actual true proof of the paranormal. Everyone always says they know someone or they themselves have had an experience, but really, how many are real? Please guys, if you have ever undergone a paranormal experience, let me know that in the comments. And thank you so much guys for watching. I hope you liked it. Don't forget to state your thoughts in the comments. If you really enjoy the content, don't forget to like, subscribe and share it with your friends. It's free guys. Please stay safe and see you soon on another scare videos. Bye bye.